Hello everyone, it is Shifudon and I would like to welcome you to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing some Tai Chi for beginners, and we are going to be going over 5 easy movements for you to practice at home on a daily basis. So hang tight and we're going to get started with the video right now. Okay, so movement number 1 is called commencement. And this is a very good movement to practice as beginners because this is definitely a movement that you will find in your taiji form. So the first thing we want to do is start with our feet pointed straight ahead. Okay? So our feet are straight ahead. And now this is the easy practice that we're going to do. The hands are at the side, and we're going to tilt our pelvis, tuck the tailbone, and sink down some. Okay, then we're going to rise up, and we're going to rise and raise our arms up in front of us. Then we're going to repeat with the tucking the tailbone and tilting the pelvis and sinking down. As we sink down, we bring the arms in. Now we're going to rise back up as we push the arms down, like so. And we repeat this process. This is movement number 1. Okay, so we're going to sink down, tucking the tailbone, tilting the pelvis, rising up, bringing the arms in, and sinking down, rising up, and pushing down. Okay, so let's look at that from a side angle. So again, we are going to have our hands at the side. We are going to tuck the tailbone and tilt the pelvis and sink down. We're going to rise up as we raise the arms. We're going to tuck and tilt again and sink down as we bring the arms in. And then we're going to rise up as we push the arms down. So we do this in a loop. We just practice this over and over again. As you're out in nature, listening to the sounds of nature, freeing yourself of worldly thoughts, and just being one with yourself right now, and putting all other thoughts aside. Okay, so that's our first beginner movement. Okay, so movement number 2 is called snake creeps down. Okay, so I'm going to have you practicing this movement just to get your flexibility improved. Okay, so what we're going to do is step out to the side, go a little bit wide like this. Okay, and what I want you to do is take your left hand and I want you to pull it in toward your chest. Okay, like this. Pull it in. Now pushing your hip and your knee and your toe down, like so. So pull in and down, increasing that flexibility. Okay, switching sides. I want you to use the right hand now and tuck into the left and pull down. And then left hand and pulling down. And then the right hand. So we repeat this process. If you want to go a little wider, now, if you can't go wide, excuse me. If you can't go wide, just stay high like this, and just come down and line up your hip, your knee, and your toe. And just come down and pull in, switching sides. Pulling in, switching sides. Pulling in. One more time, switching sides. Pulling in. Okay? Try not to lean in when you're pulling in. When you're pulling in, try not to lean in like this and like this. Try not to do that, okay? Try to keep yourself upright. Okay? And then back to feet in the V. Okay, easy movement number 3. Easy movement number 3 is going to be Golden Rooster stands on one leg. And this one is going to be very important for beginners to help with your balance. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to bring our arms out to the side as we step up with the left foot. And we're going to put the left hand in front and the right hand back behind, like so. And then we're going to step back down and then switch sides. The foot that's forward is the hand that's forward. Okay? And we'll switch sides again. And then switch sides again. Now, this may be difficult at first. So, what you may do is come up a little lower at first. So you may do something like this, just trying to keep your balance. Okay. This is a low Golden Rooster stands on one leg. Okay, so just get used to putting your weight on one leg and working on your balance. As your balance gets better, come up a little higher. And then come up a little higher on the other side. And then slowly start bringing your leg up higher and higher as your balance gets better. This is a great beginner exercise to work on our balance. Okay, it's not very difficult, but it can be because it's challenging to your balance. So once you start getting your balance in check, this exercise is not very difficult. Okay, beginner movement number 4 is waving our hands like clouds. Okay, so there's many ways that you can move around while you're doing this, but we're going to be just standing still while we're doing this movement. So our feet are separated about hip width apart, shoulder width, hip width, somewhere around there. And what we're going to do is we're going to put our right arm up and our left arm down, okay? Now what I want you to do is, you'll notice that the back of my hand is facing you on both of the hands, okay? So once you get to this position, what I want you to do is turn your hand and point the fingers forward. And then the left hand is going to come up in between this L right here in the hand. Okay? So the left hand will come up as the right hand comes down. This is the first part of the movement. Then you turn your right hand and you turn left like this. So turning your hips and your shoulder, turn your body like this. Okay? Try not to do this like this without moving your body, okay? I want you to move your body when you're moving, doing cloud hands, okay? Don't be just fixed with just moving the hands only, okay? So again, right arm up, left arm down, making an L with the right hand, coming up through the L with your fingers, and now turning to the left. Now, you'll point to the left hand forward and make an L, this L shape here. And then left hand down, right hand up. and then turning to the right. Changing again, and turning left. Down through the L, and turning. Down through the L, and turning. Down, up, and through the L, turn. Make the L, and turn. Okay, so this is our cloud hands. So again, I want you to just relax once you get this movement and work left and right with the body, not the arms. Okay, let the body move everything. And relax and breathe in and out through the nose. Take in the sounds of what's going on out here in the woods, out in your environment. And just practice your cloud hands. Okay? Okay, our fifth and final easy movement for today, for this video, is going to be white crane spreads its wings. Again, we're going to do this just standing here. We're not going to be doing any type of moving around like you may be doing in a form. We're just going to stand here and practice our white crane spreads its wings. Now again, I want you to concentrate on moving the body and not just moving the arms. So for example, let me show you what I mean by doing this exercise and just moving the arms. So what we're going to do is our hands are here at the side. The right hand is going to come out like so, and it's going to come up here. Okay, so this is what it will look like if I'm just moving my arms. Okay, that's just moving the arms. It's actually a little bit difficult for me to, I actually have to think about that in order to not use my body. Okay, so what I want you to do is make sure that you're using your body when you're doing this. You're not just using your arms. Okay, so what we're going to do is, if you've watched any of my stance videos, we're going to be stepping out into what's called a cat stance or an empty stance. Okay, so we're going to pivot our body to the right. So as we pull the right arm across the waist, pretend that you're like pulling a sword out from a sheath that you have here. You're unsheathing the sword, okay? So the hands are at the side. We're going to turn and unsheath. We're going to tilt the pelvis, tucking the tailbone, and stepping into the taiji, the empty stance, sorry. And then we're going to turn the body into the white crane spread its wings position. As you'll notice, I turned into the position, okay? Then I step back, and now I unsheath left. And I step with the right. And you see, as you'll notice, I'm off to the left, facing left. And then I turn my body to the right, okay? So stepping back, unsheathing, and turning. 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 Okay? So let me just do a few of these, listening to the sounds going on out here. Okay, that is our 5 easy Tai Chi movements for beginners. I hope you guys enjoyed those movements. Make sure that you practice them often, and it will help your Tai Chi. Now, if you're not already a member of New Life Tai Chi, maybe you would consider joining us. There's a link down in the description. And if you're watching this video and you've got this far in the video, you must have liked something about the video. So go ahead and click the like button, leave a comment, even if it's just a comment saying hello. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button as well. Thanks so much for watching the video. I hope it helped you. Stay safe and have yourself a blessed day.